Hello, West Virginians, and hello, America. This has just come out today on Natalie Tennant and her office. Let me read to you exactly as it says here. Ballot alert. Tennant illegally and incompetent. Missed ballot deadlines. New screw-up may cost thousands. Charleston, West Virginia, she kept a convicted felon on our presidential ballot. As most of you know, the convicted felon won 8 counties in West Virginia during the May primary. Then before that, her office couldn't count to 19 to ensure the ballot was printed correctly, costing taxpayers $202,000. Now, as of last week, she has missed a deadline to put a constitutional change on the November ballot. And it's also saying, can Natalie Tennant do anything right? No. And she's a West Virginia Secretary of State. It's mistakes after mistakes that have cost West Virginia thousands of dollars. It is too much to ask of our Secretary of State to do her job, said West Virginia Republican Party Chair Conrad Lucas. It is pretty clear she can't handle the day-to-day duties of running an office of this importance. The most recent foul-up, another most recent foul-up, is Tennant's office missed another deadline for posting notice of a constitutional change to be voted on this November election regarding our elected county sheriffs. Without this notice, let me go down here. Without this notice, the amendment legally cannot appear on the ballots this fall. This is pretty simple, said Lucas. You make a schedule and put it on your calendar. You have tens of thousands of employees just in your capital's office. There's no excuse for forgetting about it and forgetting about the state's constitution. We know Republican candidates for Secretary of State, Brian Sevilla, which he's really good, by the way. I went to, he was my high school teacher, and he believes in God. He believes God should be in the schools. He believes this country is a republic, and he knows how to get a job done versus Natalie Tennant does not know how to get a job done. And Natalie Tennant, by the way, I had mentioned this in my last video, was in Charlotte, North Carolina, down at the DNC, the convention, helping take God out of our platform, and they booed God at the DNC. So it's simple as that. And then, here's what Brian Sevilla states. We know that Republican candidate for Secretary of State Brian Sevilla will show up for work and do his job, yes, and that he will too. Lucas said he voted to save taxpayers' money in the House of Delegates, and we know he will ensure fair and honest elections. And here's another one which is actually true. Tennant, along with Joe Manchin, endorsed Obama back in 2008 and opposes a voter ID. Those are both terrible decisions for West Virginia families. Sadly, this isn't the first time Tennant has botched her job in such a public way. And what they're saying is correct. I can back that up. Because I am from West Virginia, I've lived there, and I have seen it all. And if you're going to vote for somebody for Secretary of State, this time around, vote for Brian Sevilla. He will get the job done. Another one I would like to point out, be careful about what campaign ads you're looking at. The Obama campaign ads, he's trying to use Bill Clinton in Hollywood for his campaign to try to get elected now. Don't pay attention to those. He's doing everything he can to get elected. If he gets elected again, he's going to screw us all over. And Romney, if he gets elected, Romney will help get this country back on track. That's what Romney will do. Manchin, the Democratic machine, they're just going to screw us over. I will not vote for the godless party. I vote for the party that represents God. I vote for a party that wants prayer in our schools, that teaches the Constitution, and that believes in Jesus. That's the party that I represent. So, anyhow, if that gives you an idea there. Oh, and another thing, don't pay attention to all those polls you're seeing either, because those polls aren't actually accurate. You won't really find out anything really until the election day actually happens. So that's when the real results will come out. Of course, we all know that anyways. And because you got the media, you got Hollywood, all them trying to make Obama look like the good guy when he's really not the good guy. He's really, like I said, he's out to destroy this country. But anyhow, choose wisely. Remember what I said? And this is something to really take serious this time around, especially if you don't want your country being screwed up. Thank you. God bless America, and have a great day.